I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm expecting, to be honest. I genuinely think it's on S9 Upper. I think S9 Gaming is really good, obviously. I had playing with them for so long. But S9 Upper is no slouch either, so. See how this goes, man. Opening break, everyone getting on the correct teams, I believe. Got a couple of... got some guys spawning in 10. By that, I mean the entire S9 Upper team. And actually, names are right, so that's lovely. S9 Gaming and S9 Upper. Ah, no, not the S9 Rivalry. Either way, Simplicity going to start us off with 2. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, if you're S9 Gaming, you're not exactly ready for that close of a spawn. As Glub sitting on the hill. Zach's going to be able to find the kill, though, and be able to break on in. You have Bebo starting to look over him. He finds 2, and, well, Berserk finds a teammate, and that's the guy onto the hill in Zach, as Berserk trying to potentially make up for that. Oh, no, Chip's not going to read this. Oh, my God, wait. Wait, neither of those guys read that. Neither guy seen each other. That was kind of insane. Decent amount of time here. Going to S9 Upper on a P1, it's not something you usually see, especially on this map specifically. Is Berserk now trying to push out the bag. He's going to have Glub to worry about, but doesn't see anything, and Glub tucked away in the corner here. Want to see how much damage he can do here as he's going to get in the gunfight with Berserk. He's going to be able to take his teammate spawns in behind him at Nismo. Do any of them expect Bebo in the back? They don't. Oh my lord, Bebo downrange, able to find 1. Can Simplicity find a trade potentially? Is Bebo now looking to try to help his boys on time, but Simplicity gonna get that cutoff kill there, and for the moment, you got a nice little hold here from S9 Upper. Zach potentially trying to look to bang it out. He does find 1, backs down. But now we got spawns everywhere. Here's Chip. Spawns in the back, able to find Nismo, but the trade should be there. Good trade there from Simplicity. Berserk taking a water round. A TK is going to help S9 Gaming here with the break potentially, as Berserk does find 1 and is able to break the hill for the moment. Is Nismo catching guy on the rotation, may potentially find it. Oh, Nismo finds 2. That is disgusting. Is Bebo working towards the back here, and it's going to kind of be on a Nismo as he finds a 3rd. Make it a 4th. God, he is shooting right now. Dark able to find a trade on top of that as well. That's going to be 3 dead. Zach, the last man alive, but not making it easy as he's going to be able to find 2 of his own. But S9 Gaming able to break on in for the moment. Is S9 Upper going to have another crack at this here with 35 seconds left onto the hill. And this is a much needed hill here for S9 Gaming as they were down about 50 going into it. Is Glub able to find 1? Glub may have been licking it a little bit, but it's all good. He was just ready. He was ready for the next gunfight. This is a great hold so far for S9 as Chip's on a 5er. He was 2-6. Now it's 7-6 as he is eventually going to fall. No cruise missile for him, so that's going to be huge if you are S9 Upper. There's Berserk in a one-on-one gunfight over towards New Simplicity, able to find the kill, and Simplicity can have another one, but he's going to fall as Nismo kills the overshell, and that's going to be Zach doing that. You have Berserk, though, taking a nice little flank. He's got to hit it quick, though, as these other players trying to pinch this time. And Simplicity able to find the 1 on the front, but Berserk able to make the impact on the back. Is now 3v1. Should be a 3v1 on a hill, and they eventually get the trade here. But neither side really able to set up much here. So we take a breath a little bit here. We take a little bit of a breath. Now it looks like they're all just hammering front. Oh, it is everyone, and everyone coming on out is Bebo. And Zach combining for the 3. Berserk is going to fall, or that's Zach that's going to fall, excuse me. Berserk able to get the trade. Is Bebo coming in for mid, able to find 1, should be able to find the 2nd, and they will, as it's going to be a relatively close game going into the 2nd set of rotations. Berserk fighting on the hill towards New. It looks... What is the orb on this screen, man? Simplicity and Dark, though, able to find 2 of their own. Berserk just kind of being a thorn in their side, and well, he's eventually going to get taken down, but making things as difficult as possible as Gub and Nismo combining for 3. Last one going to be Chip. as he's able to find one, but should get traded out shortly. I take that back. Berserk able to find Simplicity in the back here, so should secure these spawns potentially here for S9 Gaming. Stun's gonna go out, and I think he got stuck. Step bro, never mind. It was a frag grenade. He would have gotten stuck if it was 7x. Unfortunately, doesn't. As Berserk finds himself 2 in the back, should secure the back spawns here going into P2. Nismo though gets 2, and this guy's kind of been a menace thus far. He is gonna fall though. You do have number 8. That's gonna be Glub in the back. I don't know if Zach's seen him there. He did now. Well, he is back to the respawn screen as Berserk now trying to look for the trade. He does spot him, and he does find the gunfight. So I wouldn't say spawn secured, because now Berserk's got a huge task ahead of him. He's got 2 players here towards the back, as he is going to get taken down. Spawn should be secured here for S9 uppers. Bebo and Chip working inside the hill, and this isn't a horrible thing if you can somehow keep him off of this hill, keep him spawning in the back. As that's looking like that's exactly what they're going to do for the moment, but potential here to break on in for S9 upper. Unfortunately, they checked the wrong corner, and team shots there from Chip and Berserk, as they're going to look to hold this last 15 and try to hold these guys in their spawn as long as humanly possible. You do have Zach here rotating already over towards New. And now if you're S9 upper, to be, I mean, if you're S9 Gaming, excuse me, you can kind of just play these cutoffs here, Zach. Are they going to check the corner? Nope, they checked the wrong corner. Zach doesn't get the second. So damage mitigated there from Simplicity. Is now the S9 upper boys looking to work on in. It's a tight setup here from S9 Gaming, and Glub might be just the guy to break it, because he's able to find one. The second one gets a little bit awkward, but unfortunately the teammates aren't really there to help him out. And oh wow, that was a god nade from Chip there. That was that looks a little bit insane, but nonetheless, Berserk on a 5ers. He's now positive. He was 2 and 7 at one point. So kind of just warming up as Zach's warming up his nade throwing hand on his teammate. Not exactly the best thing in the world, as S9 upper able to break on in off the back of that. We look towards Simplicity, who's got a couple of gunfights over towards New. He does find the first one, but now do they read the bow push? Simplicity does. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the gunfight, and well, that's going to be a quick break here over towards New. As for S9 upper, you got to be able to break on into this hill. You let S9 Gaming get the majority of this time, even 30-40 seconds, that could be monumental, and for them to finish off the game. But as I say that, S9 upper able to break on in. Zach try to just play his life for the moment towards White, is waiting for his teammates to come on in. He is going to eventually fall, but all eyes looking towards the front. The kill's all going to go towards S9 Gaming and there you go. Nice little break. Still 25 seconds to fight for. His Dark is going to get taken down. It's just gunfights all over the front here. Is Bebo able to find himself 3. 23 and 13 from Bebo. Is Dark kind of just waiting potentially for someone to push on out? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, at least for now. Is oh no, that is, oh wow, he nearly put Zach on a mixtape, maybe on his TikTok. I don't really know, but that would have been insane. His 3 are going to go down. We're S9 upper on the rotation here, as it's a 50-point game going into this 3rd set of rotations. And Berserk able to find one on the time. Rest of his team is trying to fight over towards the top there, and Nismo, Dark, Simplicity combined, all 4 down. As well, Gub ends up nading Simplicity. Don't know, don't exactly know what the comms were there, but nonetheless, Berserk trying to find something there, and unfortunately, all he's gonna find is the bullets from Dark. As this is a good chunk of time. Unfortunately, it's all about the P2 spawns here that could end this game. S9 upper's got to be able to find a way to break through the spawns. Nismo trying to do just that. He checks the right corner. Unfortunately, not deep enough there. As Dark is able to find one. Berserk potentially looking for the trade. He's not going to be able to find it, but all over P2 S9 upper. So now they have the chance to potentially do what S9 Gaming did to them and kind of keep them trapped in the back. And oh my god, Glub's body is in absolute Narnia, brother. That is, he is in the wardrobe. Is now it's going to be how fast can Glub get back into this fight as his teammates are honestly just winning the gunfights, and it doesn't end up mattering. That's going to be all 4 dead. As a lead change may be imminent here, as we dip into P3 and Simplicity rips Chip off the heady there. He is going to get traded. Still 25 seconds here to fight for both of these teams. Is Nismo able to find one? Trade's going to be on in, but wow, great hold there from S9 Upper as they keep S9 Gaming from winning this map on this hill. So now you can see they're starting to rotate over towards new. Looks like S9 Gaming kind of opting to play up through mid here, through the rock. And I wonder if S9 Upper is going to be able to read this. Not really sure. Glub is here. Glub is here. Glub lines them up, knocks them down. His Simplicity starting to move around here. Glub just kind of trying to be the annoyance, the thorn in the side of S9 Gaming. As both teams can win it here for the moment, obviously. S9 Gaming a lot closer to it, but right now the contest coming in from S9 Upper, and honestly at this point you kind of just want to do that and well potentially try to take it to a P4s. 10 seconds left on the clock for S9 to win it. Chip 360 off the top. He is going to be able to find one. Trade's going to be in, but 4 seconds. 3, 2. Glub able to contest for a second here. He is able to find one. His teammate's able to find a couple of trades there. Berserk's going to go down. Simplicity kind of in a 1v1, but I take that back. It is a 3v1. Is now 13 seconds left. The good news for S9 though is you don't need this time whatsoever. S9 Upper cannot win off of this either, so you're really just trying to play for new. Is Glub, if he could find 2, that'd be huge. And he's just living, he's playing his life, which is just as good. Is Simplicity able to find one? Oh my god, Simplicity finds 2, and that is all 4 dead for S9 Gaming. 15 seconds for S9 Upper. Glub playing the information. He's gonna get a lot of it. Nismo finds one. 8 seconds. The pinch has got to come. It's got to come now. They kill the guys towards the front. That's 3. That's all 4. And S9 Upper takes map number 1. Holy. Oh my god. What a map from S9 Upper. What the hell was that, dude? Absolute insanity. I got nothing else for you. That was crazy, dude. S9 Gaming had every single advantage going into P4. They had get off my screen, brethren. I'm trying to change the map count here real quick. Wow. That is insane. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On to map number 2, as it looks like it's going to be protocol over the dealership. It looks like it's going to be a potential B hit here from S9 Upper, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be S9 Upper. Names are going to be changed, so my apologies on that one. Is Simplicity going to try to get the bomb down? That's going to be the first 2 over towards S9 Upper here. Bomb's going to be down, making it that much harder, but Chip, unfortunately, going to get a great timing there on Simplicity, as now it's all down to Berserk, who does find one. Problem is, you've got 30 seconds here to try to make it defuse, and I mean, the good news for him is S9 Upper is kind of playing pretty far apart, but now I'm assuming Dark should be joining up with his teammate here soon. It's 20 seconds left, and well, to be honest, Berserk kind of running out of time. He's running out of places to look, and well, he finds Dark, but well, he's kind of now stuck in a rock at a hard place. He does find one, but the trade gonna instantly be in, as S9 Upper able to take map, or round number 1, excuse me. I mean, they took map number 1 too, but it's a great round from him. This guy I kind of forget Simplicity always has his game stuff. Yeah, he has his stuff on open.
Killed somebody who switched.
All right, well, S9 Gaming, now it's their time to show us what they got on the offense side, as they look to bounce back from a hard loss, to say the least. That was unfortunate there. Is Chip, your lawn carrier, going to be going over towards the A side? And well, it's been sniffed out, but Bebo able to find the first blood onto Glub, as Simplicity's kind of left all alone. He's naded, he's gunned down. His full side control, gonna go over towards S9 Gaming, but unfortunately Zach might have pushed too far up there. Good news is you still have 3 players here, so you can cover all 3 angles if you are S9 Gaming, and on top of that you have the bomb down as well, so we'll see what S9 Upper opts to do here. Is it looks like Nismo and Dark kind of just waiting for one or the other, potentially find a pick here. Is Nismo gonna get spotted out? He's gonna get taken down. Last one, Dark, and they know exactly where he's at. All three pretty much just converging, getting on top of the middle computers there and able to take him down. So great plays there from S9 Gaming. As that did not look the best. I low-key thought Chip was going to die as soon as he got double stunned there, but doesn't look to be the case. Bebo able to look over him through the big door, but
it was the P2 guy getting you.
as we look over towards round number 3. See what defense can take it here, man. This map has been a lot about defenses over anything, so continue to look forward to see who wins the defenses. Looks like it's going to be a nice A hit here from S9 Upper for the moment, as it looks like they might opt out here. Dark kind of left all alone. He does find one. His teammate now there as well in Glove. So I'm not really sure what they're looking for. They found the pick. Now it's just up to where they want to go. So it looks like S9 Upper might potentially be looking for the elevator play. Is always an awkward gunfight there in elevator. Simplicity moving the bomb over towards B. And honestly, not bad thing from Glove there. You have a life to spare. You kind of get them staying A. Unfortunately, Nismo goes down as well in Dark. Just sitting and ratting here in Granny's. Is this pretty much going to be all down to Simplicity here? He is going to have to, live, and he is going to have to find something here. As Dark maybe potentially can find no timing here. Depends on how quick he goes, and he finds Berserk. First one dead, but Simplicity is going to fall 1v2 here for Dark in 20 seconds. Could play for the clock, but instead going to try to play for the Chal, and Bebo wins it 5-0. Through 3 rounds here for Bebo. Is like I just said, man, it's all about the defenses, man. Offenses I think are favored in this map. I think a lot of us been playing this game for as long as we have, you know. Pretty offensively favored. So it could be a huge round, could be the round that potentially wins them the map, unless obviously S9 Upper can find a trade as far as that goes. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's go Bebo. Let's go to Bebo. Guy's got an RC car, probably 2 or 3 more kills, maybe even a bomb plan away from a cruise, excuse me. My mind completely blanked there, I apologize. It looks like it's going to be a fast B plant. Excuse me, man. Is this a very widespread setup here from S9 Gaming, but could potentially work out for them. Is Berserk kind of just the guy they're waiting on to activate here? Is Dark's going to take the shots down sight there, and Berserk able to take him out. As Bebo's now stuck in a hard place. He's going to get taken down 2v2, but not a lot of time here for S9 Gaming, as they're honestly just playing for the time here. Nade's going to go down. Chip knows they're on the bomb. He's going to get taken down, and Berserk's not there. It doesn't matter. No time or time. It does not matter to S9 Upper as they respond with the defense of their own, and that is just, oh, that is unfortunate. Just a great play from Glove. Knows where the nade came from. Doesn't matter. Just has to stall Chip for a couple of seconds. And not only does that, but finds a kill. Berserk's too far away to find a trade or even go after the bomb. So, great plays there from S9 Upper. So once again, they are looking to go up 2-0 in this series. Wins a about as close of a map 1 as you can get. Stuns about. It's a very slow round here from S9 Upper as trades are going to be in. They waited for the pick. They know Chip's now up top Grannies. As again, trades are going to go down. But now, what is the timing like for Chip? He's going to get taken down very weak, but He doesn't die, so good news for him is Nismo protecting the bomb planet there. Berserk and Chip now know kind of what's happening there. Nismo, oh no, just gets taken out there. I don't know if he got stuck on the bomb or what that was, but now it's all down to Simplicity in a 1v2. And S9 Gaming has plenty of time here to make the defuse, but oh my word, the timing goes Simplicity's way. Unfortunately, Chip there for a quick trade. And there for a quick round as we're seeing a lot of defense rounds. Again, not something you see a lot on this map. It's usually the offense that ends up winning it, but we're seeing some defense played between the two teams. Love to see it. S9 Gaming is going to be up in the round count here. In this map number 2. It's a good concentrated effort thus far from S9 upper. As you see 2-2-3-3, and you see on the other side it's 5-5-3-2. But not the worst thing in the world. Looks like it's going to be a quick A hit here from S9 Gaming as Glub able to find one, but the trades are quickly going to be in. Bebo finds a second, and that could be potentially the winning kill here, as the setup is going to be pretty goddamn hard to break. The last time S9 Upper was in this position, they did end up losing the round, but whole new round here. You got Nismo, who had an incredible map number 1, had some crazy plays, and helped will his team to a little comeback victory there. But time's starting to wear down here as these two players got to start making a play towards the entrance. One way or another, you got to get in as 20 seconds left. Nismo potentially could look to find a timing. He doesn't. He's going to fall. It's going to be all down to dark, as it looks like he might just be sitting in spiral. Maybe looking at his settings, not really sure. Maybe activating his hacks, who knows. But either way, didn't end up, wasn't able to do too much with it, as S9 Gaming gonna separate themselves here with 2 rounds. 2-round little cushion for him. Is Berserk shooting his teammate in the back. We love to see it. Love to see it. So we'll see here what what S9 Upper is able to do here. Is this? I feel like this is a must-win situation. Again, the offense favored, so you feel like if you don't win this round, might have to chalk it up to next map, but obviously you say that in the way they came back in the first map, so can't chalk it up. It's never chalked, as a wise man once said. The bomb's gonna go down. This is gonna be a clean 4v4 retake. Nismo gonna be the first to fall. His Glub trying to get out with his life, and they do find 2, but 2 more. And well, now it's gonna be a 1v2, and Dark nearly gets it. They nearly line up for him, but Berserk finds the kill. And what could be the final nail in the coffin here in map number 2. As Berserk having a nice little bounce back map from how he played in the first one, but here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One more round here for S9 Gaming. Take map number 2. Have to see what they ought to do here on the offensive side. So it looks like it's going to be a nice little A push over towards P2. It's kind of a hard read here from Bebo as he spotted the player up towards over towards the boat. He does find him, but will be able to find the first blood either way. Simplicity just trying not to fall here as Bebo finds 2. Bebo finds 3. Give him the ace, man. Got 3 in the round, and he might just find it. He will find it. Bebo aces to tie up the series 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 apiece, and I mean, it started out going back and forth. Unfortunately, S9 Gaming started pulling away. They started implementing the strats that they're used to, and they start making some great plays. All right, here we go. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 3, we're tied up 1 apiece going into it. As I think I'm arm. All right, here we go. Here we go. Map number 3, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Offense going to belong to S9 Gaming, and S9 Up are going to be able to take the defense, and quickly, that's going to be 3 dead, and well, Zach coming back to spawn here, potentially trying to help his teammates get out of this spawn trap. He doesn't spot anything, but Glub is going to fall either way. These 2 are going to fall here for S9 Gaming. Zach putting the nades downtown. Not going to be able to find much there, but does still know he's there regardless. Simplicity able to find one, but the trade's going to be coming right on in as Berserk. Finding 1 through Grannies, finding 2 through Grannies. He finds a great flank here, and potentially could find some spawn kills as well. But if you're S9, you have to choose side here. You have to try to cap one of these 2 points. As Trey's now coming on in. And Chip just trying to play his life. Don't know how much longer he can do so. Nearly gets Simplicity there, but Simplicity able to finish his food. Berserk able to find the trade, though. Looks like, I was going to say maybe potentially a tick over towards B, but that's not going to be the case. Zach, though, on towards the A side. Shot's going to go down. Oh. Rips the guy on the head. He gets the pistol out. Simplicity finds the kill, though. Is Chip potentially trying to find the trade, long lost trade? It is going to get found as Berserk thought about pushing up, try to come back. Unfortunately, he is going to fall. Chip now just trying to live at this point. You do have someone over towards the bottom of trips here. This is going to be Nismo, who's going to find potentially some spawn kills here. There's 15 seconds left, and so far this has been a great defense. As I say that, Bebo able to find the first tick over towards B. It's taking them a little bit to get here. He may lock down the second tick here. And while I say that, they do lock down the second tick. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to find much more. That's going to be a clean 4 dead. With the final seconds ticking down here, this should be the round for S9 Upper, as it was, I mean, it was very dominant up until, you know, the last 20-ish seconds, but still pretty good defense. If you don't allow this tick, you allow this tick, I was going to say, it's pretty good now for S9 Gaming, because despite how it started, getting 3 ticks at the minimum is still very good, and 6v6 as well, so something to kind of keep an eye on. And as well, as I say that, 0.0 seconds left, but S9 Up are able to hang on. Cause yeah, that was kind of crazy. That got a little bit crazy there. It was a good start there for S9 Upper. Unfortunately, gave up a little bit of pressure towards the end, but still, you don't give them a cap. Still 3 ticks. We'll see how they do now on the offensive side to kind of rebuttal against it. As I want to start off with Nismo, because the way he's been absolutely frying so far this series. Looks like trades are going to be first set of kills over. In this round number 2 is Berserk able to find Glub. Bebo now working towards the spawn here. Nismo does find one, though. Dark helps him as well, as Bebo's also going to fall, and that's going to be all 4 dead here. Onto the A side goes S9 Upper. It looks like they're looking to stack here. Berserk able to find one. Can he find the second? He does, with a little bit of help from the teammates there. This is a great retake from S9 Gaming. Still 55 seconds here on the clock. Unfortunately, Tick's going to kind of get taken down there, but as I say that, Simplicity able to touch the hill here. Bad news is you're kind of just trying to 2v4 here. Is your teammates are kind of getting blundered in the spawn. And honestly, it's not a horrible thing for S9 Gaming. Even if they somehow manage to cap it, you're going to be getting a decent amount of kills towards the spawn. It's 2 ticks going to go through. Still Ford is still a good amount of time here for S9 Upper to work towards this A side and potentially find the third tick. Excuse me. Wow. Is Berserk right back into the spawn. Him and Chip both working the spawn here. Is Chip. Oh, he is caught reloading his gun. This is not the best thing in the world, but teammates there to help him out here. His time is starting to wind down here for the S9 upper team. His Glub able to get onto the A point for now. Is going to get taken down though, but potentially buys this team a little bit of real estate trying to get out of spawn here. It's kind of down to Simplicity and Nismo. As Nismo falls, Simplicity should fall with him, and he will. That should be about it here. Glub making a last-ditch effort is going to fall, and that's going to be the round, and S9 Gaming winning the game of ticks. Take advantage for S9 Gaming going into the second set of attacks, obviously for that ever important round 5 should we need it. As for anyone that is just joining, first map went to S9 upper in a 250-249 absolute banger. Map number 2 is a 6-2, pretty dominant S&D there from S9 Gaming. Is now we're locked in to the third map where we're tied 1-1. Simplicity trying to work over towards the mid gun, but it looks like all of S9 Gaming going to kind of do the same here. Trades are going to be out. It's going to be S9 upper winning that trade battle for the time being anyways. We do have one player playing over towards P4. That is something S9 Gaming likes to do-ish sometimes. If the time calls for it. It's 2 for 2 traded. Oh, Bebo, disgusting. Able to find Nismo there. Is now he's going to go for the spawners and nearly gets Nismo again. I'm sure that would have not been a fun calm from Nismo had he lost that twice in a row, but now Nismo looking to disturb the A progression. He does. There's another tick for S9 Gaming. Clock's starting to wind down. We're under 45 seconds. Is now S9 upper applying the pressure. They're now applying the pressure towards the spawn, trying not to let these guys out. This Chip, I don't know if that guy on B spotted him or not. Oh my lord, he doesn't see anything. Oh my gosh, still fights a gunfight. It's just unfortunate there. Is Glub able to find Bebo on the cross? That's going to be a clean 3 dead. Berserk trying to make his way out of grannies. Unfortunately, he is going to get taken down. 15 seconds left, and now for S9 Gaming, it's more or less just try to get on the hill, try to stop the time for just a second here. Chip able to contest with 1.6 left on the clock, and that's not going to be enough, and S9 uppers has a very good defense there, only allowing 1 tick, so they're only down 2 ticks. For S9 upper, all you have to do is get 3 ticks, and you can get yourselves the defense going in round number 5. As is expected, defense winning it all is Dark. Nasty snap towards Bebo there. As he's starting to step it up a little bit here. Protocol control. I'm also kind of looking at my parlay because I am there's a good parlay right now that I got going. Anyways, no one wants to hear about that. Anyways, let's get it. On to the ever so important round number 4. Again for S9 upper. I have to get 3 ticks, and please don't lag me out. I would cry. This would be a terrible time for me to lag out, because the trade's going to be everywhere. Berserk going to roam in the spawn as he tends to do in this map. And oh my lord, Dark is not having a fun time. That was, I'm sure, not a fun comm there from him. His Bebo and Berserk just kind of roaming inside of S9 uppers spawn here, and Berserk able to find 2 more. He's on a 5 spree. He's going on an absolute tear, and S9 uppers not having a fun time at all, but they do, for the moment, stop the time. It's going to be Glove trying to find some kind of spark here for the S9 upper team, as I am absolutely lagging everywhere. I don't know if that's just me or if that's a whole lobby, not really sure, but either way, Bebo and Berserk still working the spawn, and now for S9 upper here, Gotta find something, man. Even if it's just running two, even if you just get 2 ticks. But I mean, I say that, and the kill discrepancy looks like it's pretty insane, so definitely probably gonna need 3 ticks here if you want that defense. But that does not look like it's gonna happen. Here is 20 seconds left. And it is all S9 Gaming so far here in round number 4. Is Berserk just laying down on the time, honestly letting his teammates get the kills, and anyone who kind of, you know, wiggles free, potentially is to pick up. That's going to be a clean 4 dead here. This could be the time here. You really don't have to worry about map positioning. It doesn't matter if you lose this round as long as you get 3 ticks. Because the first one's going to go down. Kills are going to come in. Berserk's got to be the route guy. Second's going to come in third. Gonna be secured, and S9 Upper gonna secure the defense with that. Absolutely huge there from S9 Upper. You've done your job. I mean, still obviously looking to try to win this round, but at the very least, you secure yourself defense here in round number 5. The lives starting to dwindle here from S9 Upper. It's about a 5 kill lead, or 6 kill lead, now 5, but I am lagging everywhere. Hopefully I don't lag out. I might cry. Either way. And if you're S9 Upper, you honestly did what you needed to do. Just kind of get prepared here for round number 5. There's only 2 players remaining here for S9 Upper. It's going to be Nismo. It was Glub, but Glub going to get taken down. It's all down to Nismo here in a 1v9. Pretty bad situation for him to end up being. Like, for him, it's a pretty bad position for him to be in. But we'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to see round number 5, and it's going to be S9 Upper on the defense again. Defense has won every single round here, as is kind of expected. Simply needs to lock it in. Yeah, he does. He might need to lock it in. 10 and 25 is not a good look. 10 and 25 is not a good look, as I might lag out here. 6% packet loss is not the best thing in the world I've ever seen, but we'll see if it ends up mattering. Looks like it is stuttering, but I'll try to do the best I can with what I got. We'll reset the game after this and hope that we don't have the same problem. It's going to be 2 dead in the feed there for S9 Gaming. Make it 3, make it all 4. As now S9 Gaming has a chance here to potentially get a couple of ticks over towards A. Chip checking down their sidewalk side, able to take down 1 and puts a good amount of shots into the second. As he pretty much knows exactly where Glub is for the moment, but 2 are going to fall. Berserk and Chip able to combine for 2 of their own, and Berserk trying to push out. He is going to fall. It's down to Chip, who's trying to cap this pretty much all on his lonesome here. This is a huge 1v1 gunfight if he can win it. Unfortunately, he does not. That's huge, but Bebo nearly finds 2, but that's 2 ticks and still a minute. Still a little bit over a minute here to go on this offense here. Zach gonna be able to take Simplicity down, but Dark able to make a sort of trade. As for S9 Gaming, I mean, you're kind of just trapped in your spawn here. S9 Upper is all over it. And Dark going to be able to take down Bebo. Is he going to get traded, though? He is not. He finds himself 2, and that's going to be huge in keeping these guys in their spawn. But Chip able to find 1. Trades are going to be right out, though. Berserk, kind of the last man standing. Last kind of thorn in their side here on the way to a map 3 victory for S9 Uppers. It's 25 seconds left. Lives are starting to dwindle for both sides here. That's going to be 2 from Chip, but Gizmo, Dark combined for 2 themselves. Zach able to find 1, but you got to find the guy on the hill here. 16 seconds. Not a lot of time. Is Berserk trying to find something over towards top window here. Trying to get it done with a pistol, and he does. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. As it's a flying over towards the hill. Chip and Bebo both on towards the A side, and they might just be able to extend this. And they will. They also have a 2 life lead as well, so this went from very good here from S9 Upper to potentially even better here from S9 Gaming. As again, you have a minute. You got a 2 life advantage here. See what they're able to do with it. Zach, oh my lord, Zach finds 2. Chip finds a 3rd into the spawn. You do have do have Nismo being kind of a pain. Let's see if Bebo's able to take him down. Shots are going to go out. Nismo able to get out for the moment, but he is going to get taken down eventually. There's now 4 lives left from S9 Upper. Berserk. Oh no, Glub. Glub fell off the map. Berserk finds Simplicity, and wow. What was looking honestly pretty good for S9 Upper just turns to very incredibly bad. 5v1. It's all down to Nismo, who's got 30 seconds to do anything. Got 30 seconds to keep these guys off the point. Got 30 seconds to find these kills. Puts a couple of shots towards Chip. Unfortunately, isn't able to finish the kill, and that's someone you definitely want to kill. Chip still loves playing his life, loves baiting for his teammates. And Nismo just going to run right past him. He's going to get stabbed in the back, and S9 Gaming able to take map number 3 in a 3-2 fashion on the offense as well, so... 2-1 for S9 Gaming going into this hard point. Can S9 Upper take it to a map number 5? And can they win the map number 5? The way the first S&D was going, it was not great. Simplicity 13 and 33. Not the best thing in the world. 1900 damage as well, so that's incredibly unfortunate there if you are an S. But we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Can S9 close it out, or is it going to be S9 Upper taking us to a map number 5? Gonna find out right about now, brother. Right about now. Map number 4. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Let's go on to Simplicity, man. He did not have himself a good map 4 whatsoever. Or map 3, excuse me. Oh, it is even worse. That 26% is criminal. We're gonna go as long as this game will let us, so let's do it. We'll have to rejoin if anything. I haven't dropped frames, so yeah, it's just this game, I guess. It's gotta be... maybe I have to wait for the shaders to load in BO7. I really don't know, but... either way, into this we go. S9 Gaming... or sorry, S9 Upper. Names are gonna be wrong again, I apologize. S9 Upper. With the initial time here over towards P1. Obviously, P2 gonna be the better of the spawns, but it does look like S9 Upper is able to flip them for the moment. Still 25 seconds here to collect onto P1. As Glub also going to spawn out as well, so a little bit interesting to see how this goes. Glub is going to play the cutoff kills. He does find 1. Information should be there from Nismo. He is going to fall. Can Simplicity find a trade? He does. He finds 1. Can he find himself a second on a Berserk? He does. It's a great start from him, man. A lot better of a start than he had map number 3, but now if you're S9 Gaming, you've bought yourself a little bit of real estate, a lot of map pressure over towards new, and number 4, that's going to be Glub who spawns out. Unfortunately, for S9 Gaming, S9 Up are able to find all the kills here, and now they're into their nice little setup here. Glub's in a nasty spot here. I'm not going to lie. This is despicable. Oh my word. He finds a free 2, nearly finds Chip as well. That is a dirty little spot there from Glub. That is not something you really look at very often on a P2 hill. Usually someone straight up fighting the guys in Kitch, but it is just all S9 Upper in the kill feed on the time. It has just been an absolute slaughter here on a P2. This S9 Gaming might want to lick their wounds. Try to chain these next 2 hills together, and well, as I say that, Nismo making a great heads-up play. They're going to be able to find 2, and now spawns are going to flip. Here, 4 new. Ooh, I take it back. They got bedroom spawns. Does Nismo read it, I wonder? Or, sorry, no, did they get bedroom spawns? They did get bedroom spawns, okay. So now we got 2 players from S9 Gaming starting to work over towards P3. They're going to be able to break on into it. As it was 89-5. That is an egregious scoreline to start things off. It's not the best thing you've ever seen, but now they're starting to light up the kill feed in red. And now Nismo, it's kind of all on him to try to get these spawns back for his teams. The rest of them are kind of just sitting out the front here, potentially trying to spawn themselves over towards new, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Is Dark gonna be able to find another one. Berserk gonna get taken down as well, and now still 20 seconds here to collect for S9 Gaming, and they have the spawns over towards new. So if I feel like if you're if you're S9 Gaming, you kind of got to make a choice here. Fight for the old or play for the new. It looks like they're going to try to do both. They are able to break on an old. That's good news. Is Bebo 4 and 9. This is probably the worst you've seen, or worst I've seen Bebo play to start off a map in a while. Just kind of, it's kind of a shout out to how good S9 uppers played this map thus far. Because we are barely into the fourth hill of the first rotations, and they're almost on that 100 point mark already. So blazing start, but S9 Gaming is able to break on in. Now they got their own setup. Here's Chip able to find one. He's trying to will these guys back into this. 13 and 6. Double positive from him as he nearly finds Dark there. He is going to get traded, and again, the hold is going to be strong here from S9 upper. If they can hold the remainder of this time, you almost just don't care about any other hill. When you get pretty much a full 60 and put yourself right back into this game despite not really having a good hill on any of the other hills, it's honestly great here if you are S9 Gaming. But yeah, about a 19-point game in what was absolutely just not great at all from S9 Gaming to start things out. But now we got a whole new set of rotations. See if they can figure it out. A little bit of simplicity. Slowed down a little bit. He's able to clean up a kill there, and Nismo starting to work on the hill here, starting to get frisky with it. But Zach trying to push over towards the spawns. He is going to be able to get a couple of teammates to help him out there. Unfortunately, they're all going to fall, and well, back to square number one if you are S9 Gaming. Zach again trying to push over towards the top here, trying to find Dark, and that is just a nasty head. He is not an easy gunfight, but oh my lord, Dark picks the wrong target. Zach rips him for it. You do have number 6, gonna be Berserk over towards the P2 side. Zach does fall, but Berserk picks it up. Bebo looking to try to push out here. He's gonna fall as well. Berserk again able to clean up the kill, as now he's got an important gunfight here towards the back. He is weak, nearly finds Nismo there, but Nismo able to clean up, able to keep these guys spawning away. This P2 was a great hill from S9 upper the last go around. Let's see if they can do the same thing again. As S9 Gaming able to find 3, able to find 4, and it might just be a clean break here once you find Glub. Kind of last man that spawns out here, but Glub honestly playing his life fairly well as Dark. Kind of the next man up. You have a couple of players here towards the piano side. Chip's going to fall. Now the push is going to be here. Zerk able to find 1, able to find 2. That is disgusting work. Is Dark now working towards the back, working through the back, able to find a kill. And number 8, Zach trying to find a trade. Well, him and Bebo going to be able to combine for it. It's 15 seconds left here, and S9 Gaming looking for a lead change, and there it is. That is exactly what I was waiting for. Of course it did it right towards the lead change, man. Why not? So messed up. I feel betrayed. It's actually crazy. I feel betrayed by this game. It's crazy. Obrey, score, man. 1 point. Uno, brethren. Come on. Need 1 bucket. I don't care if you get a free throw. It doesn't matter. Give me a point. Actually, he needs 2. I take it back. That is unfortunate. I swear, it doesn't say I have any shaders, but I am packet-lossing everywhere, brethren. It is not great. Alright, see if I can get in this real quick. Okay, we're in. Sick. Let's see if we lag out again. At least it didn't take me all the way out, so that's sick. That's a nice little addition. We'll take it. Alright, we're back into this, and S9 Gaming has the lead going into P4. Why does this say P2? Oh, it's just a dead 2 guy. Understood. Alrighty here. We're right back into this, and S9 right back into the lead here. Up 20 seconds here, and honestly, they got a good spot to potentially hold a full 60. See if they can do so. Berserk is going to fall over towards P1, so now what is that going to be able to do? Unfortunately, well, he doesn't have to do much. Is Bebo just going to fly right out of hill there? As things get a little bit mixy for a moment, but now Nismo trying to work over towards the top is going to be able to find 1. Can he find a second? Unfortunately, it looks not low enough, unfortunately. And now 20 seconds left here for S9 upper, and you can clear that 200-point mark. Bebo is playing over towards New. He is going to fall. Number 6 though on Berserk. Playing the flanks, just being a nuisance. He is going to fall though. Just chip. One shot, going to get taken down. Nismo able to get to his S9 upper. Trying to fight back into this. It's kind of a similar story that we've seen in map number 1. Let's see if they can tell the same tale a second time here in map number 4. Berserk working towards the top here. Might have spawned his team. Might have spawned him out. That's exactly what he did. Huge play there. Huge heads up play from Berserk. Unfortunate there for S9 upper. Because now Nismo trying to do the same thing. He's going to work over towards top T. He's able to find one. Berserk still kind of anchoring a little bit. Spawns are going to get a little bit iffy, but it's going to be trades everywhere as S9 upper trying to collect a decent amount of this time here. Chip, though, able to find 2, able to find 3. Believe he potentially spotted the 4th. Is Zach able to clean that one up? Is now 30 seconds away from S9 Gaming punching their ticket to winners finals. Bebo working towards the outside. He is going to be able to find the guy towards kitchen. And Chip able to find a guy off the hill. And now we work over towards New. And they are so far back. You have Simplicity on the underground route. He's pretty much just got to go, though. That's all he can do is Berserk able to find the kill. And now the next closest player down. They're all dead. 7 seconds. And no one is even close to this. Nismo, you got to go. Someone's got to go. Simplicity not able to get there in S9 Gaming. We're going to be going into winners finals. As I mean, way to keep your head on straight if you're S9 Gaming. That was not a good start by any means whatsoever. An amazing start from S9 upper, unfortunately just cooled down real quick.